Looking at another tuition-free university today that you can easily apply to and get admitted. Okay, one thing about this particular school is that they are not charging any tuition fee, but you need to put in mind when you get to Germany, you have to pay your student contribution fee, which is approximately 330 euro. Okay, so if you want to apply to this school, they have a lot of programs. If you come to the page where it says program page, you are going to find bachelor and state examination program, studying for beginners. All those information are things that you can easily find on this page. Okay, but what I want you to do is to make sure you check the description of this video so that you can find the appropriate link to the program that are totally taught in English. Also, before we go ahead to look at the list of available programs, I want us to look at the admission requirements or the process you need to follow, especially as an international applicant. If you look at this here it says application for international prospective students. First, you need to check through every information to be certain of what you are putting yourself into before you go ahead to start the application. The deadline for this particular university is very near, as you can find it here that they have two different deadlines that you can find on the information page of the website. Okay, online application is only possible during this period, and if you miss out on any of this period, you will not be able to apply to any of this school. You do not need the proof of German language proficiency, okay, because the program that I will be showing you are totally taught in English. And I also want you to pay attention to how I will get to the page where the list of program is. Okay, so first you want to scroll down and read information. If you already have proficiency in German, you can then go ahead to apply for programs that are taught in German or both in German and English. Okay, so but in this video we are going to focus on programs that are totally taught in English. Also, if you are applying to any of the programs that are totally taught in English and you are coming from a country where English is the first language of instruction, you don't need to bother about providing IELTS test score results because it is not required or mandatory. Okay, and if you don't have sufficient language skills, you can find information on some German courses here. Okay, so if you are looking for those are majorly for people who are not looking into totally taught program or in totally taught English programs. Okay, degree programs taught in English. Okay, so if you are now looking for programs that are taught in English, this is how you can get to the page where English taught programs are. Remember, the first page you went to is not the right page. It is on this admission application page, requirement page, where you can find the correct link to get to programs that are totally taught in English. And here it says you do not have to provide or prove any German language skills because the program that you are applying to are taught in English. So that one is already settled. Those who are applying for bachelor might need to provide proof of German because most of the schools that we've looked at, they have this program that are always taught in German for those who are applying to bachelor programs. Okay, but I also find one of the school I posted recently, I think that maybe that will be Monster or that will be LMU. I can't really remember, but I know it's not Jenna. You can check my last video on this channel, so you can check that video. Have a lot of bachelor programs that are totally taught in English. If you are a non-EU citizen, you also want to make sure that you are checking all the application procedure for non-EU citizen. Okay, now before we go ahead to go and look at the admission application procedure, I want us to scroll down and look at more information here. Here it says application for master degree program. If you have already completed your study abroad, have no German citizenship and would like to study a master program at this university, then you can apply simply and electronically online. Okay, so these are people who have actually studied abroad and they want to get a master at this particular university as well. Okay, now let's go back to the admission procedure information page. If we then scroll down to read more information about a non-EU admission application procedure, you will then find every information you need to know about providing the right proficiency test score result if you are coming from a country where English is not first language of instruction. Okay, so you want to make sure you check everything that you can find on this page, and if you don't have a proof of required language examination yet, you can apply online for the German courses in the German as a foreign language department. Application period or process for bachelor, you can also find the same deadline for both bachelor and masters. Okay, so whatever the case may be, if you're applying as an undergraduate or you're applying as a graduate to this particular school today, you just want to make sure you are filing your application correctly to the proper or to the appropriate place. Okay, and also if you wish to apply for several bachelor programs, you can specify up to 12 courses in a single online application. So I don't know, that is too much. Okay, so at least you should be able to select 2 or 3 programs together. In case you are not given the first choice, you can be given the second choice or even the third choice as well. And if you have any question regarding any information on this website, you can always reach out to them via the email that has been provided to your screen right here. So if you want to start your application, you can just go ahead and click on this button right here. But before we go, I want us to look at another information about the documents. Okay, if you are trying to apply to this school today, you need to make sure that you upload the appropriate document before the deadline. First, you need to upload a scanned copy of your passport, proof of your past language test German if you are applying to German program, or if you official certified copy of your school report, original language and a German or English translation is also available. You can also make use of this. And if you already study in a country like Nigeria or Ghana, you can just upload your certificate, so you don't need to upload any proof of all of this. And in most cases, or for people who might be applying to other schools where it is mandatory that you submit a proof of proficiency, you can always get a letter from your school writing that you've graduated from this school and all your program of study are totally taught in English. Okay, and you also need to provide every document that you can find on this page. Okay, just make sure you follow information that you can actually find there: your degree certificate, your passport, your language proficiency, your transcripts of record. All of those things are things that you require. Okay, and if you scroll down, admission information portal, so if you need more information, you can just go ahead, but I will just say we should go ahead to go back to this section where it says start online application. So before we start the online application, I want us to look at available programs right now. So before we go ahead to look at the available programs, this is the name of this school right here. I know a lot of people will have jumped off at this point, so they will be asking at the comment box, what is the name of this university? Here they have program, biochemistry program, chemistry program, cognitive science, computational engineering, development management, econometrics, English and American study again, ethnics, economic law, politics, geoscience, linguistic data science, material science and simulation, physics, religious study, subsurface engineering, sport and exercise science. Okay, so any of these programs that interest you and you think you want to apply at this university today, why not just go ahead and start your application? Okay, so let me walk you through the application process right now. So right on this page, you're going to see where it says start online application. So I'm going to click on this right away, and when I click on this, it's going to take us directly to the page where you can start the application. First, you need to make sure you translate the information on the page so that you can understand what is here. So if you go right here, then you can actually start selecting the appropriate information for yourself. Okay, so this is also related to the way Monster also provide their admission portal, because they are using the same portal for their application. Okay, so it might look the same. Okay, so you know, most of this university, they use the same application system just to make sure they correct collect the right information from the applicant. So just select your nationality. So I'm going to select my nationality, which is Nigeria. Select Nigeria. Then after selecting Nigeria, it will ask you another question: in which country do you obtain your school or secondary school qualification? So if you watch my video about Monster or LMU Munich, it will be one of the two. You will be able to process this application yourself. So I will leave it to you from here, so that you can go ahead and digest the information to check your program and also process your application yourself. Okay, so if you have any question, drop it at the comment box. If you find this video useful, make sure to also let me know at the comment box, and also make sure you click on that like button. This will encourage me to make more videos like this for you. Okay, till then, I'm going to catch up with you in another one. Peace out.
Fly forever if you keep it tight.